Hi, my name is Alan, and I am in a group with Connor, Lisa, and Yang. So, a problem me and my group had was that planning out day trips to New York City is pretty tedious. You're gonna have to go through a bunch of websites just to find an activity to do, and you're also gonna have to put that on a planner, and it's just really tedious. And we really wish that there's just an app where you could just do everything in one place. So, that's what we're gonna create. Day Out, the efficient and stress free day trip planner, making trips in both New York City both smooth and fun. So, our target audience is New York City residents and tourists. So, what our app will do is that you can plan out your day trip all in one place. And you'll be able to share these trips with your friends and rate and recommend activities so that other users may add those activities to their own day trip. And the business value of our app is that it's going to be scalable with user submitted activities. It's going to be applicable to any city in the world, and it can attract more users from social media trends. So, some of our competitors is TripIt, Wanderlog, Yelp, and Google Calendar. And what sets us apart from our competitors is that our platform combines discovery, planning, and sharing all in one place. So, some of the core features we're going to have is a login and sign up page, an explore page, a planner page, friends, and a profile page. So, for our login page, we're going to have a sign up through email. Users can create a password. There's going to be some user authentication. And we also have an admin user, so then there will be someone to moderate user reviews and comments. For our explore page, you're just going to see a list of activities, and you will also get user recommendations personalized by your past reviews. And we're also going to have an algorithm where users who share one interest gets smart recommendations based on each other's likes. And for the list of activities, there's going to be an activity card, and you can click on the activity card to add it to your planner, and clicking on it will expand it to show more details about the activity. For our planner page, it's going to be like a Google Calendar style daily timeline view. You can swipe left or right to move between days, and planned activities will appear as time booked events in their assigned time slots. And users can edit or delete plans activities as needed. And after you're done setting everything up, you can save your day trip plan, and it will be sent to a Save Trips tab in the user profile. For user profile, it's just going to display the user's username and email. Optionally shows the borough they're from too. And the user can see their favorite activity locations, just in case for the future if they want to add to your another day trip. A friends list, and your saved trips. So for our friends page, we're giving the users an opportunity to interact with their friends. So you can view trips from your friends with their username and most recent trip, and you can share pictures with your friends in an album style gallery. Some of the extra features we'd like to implement is like a weather implementation. So we will try to integrate real time weather data so that it can detect what planned activities might be impacted. And it'll recommend activities just based off the weather and which activities are ideal. Um, we'll also want to integrate some websites. So activity cards include a visit website button, linking them directly to the venue's official site, because that data on the activity is pretty broad and there might not be as much information as the user would like. We also like to implement a live event notification so users can discover day of events like concerts, pop-ups, and art galleries that's happening during the trip. And last but not least, we'd like to implement transportation time and maps. So our application will be able to calculate the transportation time of the whole trip and potentially add a maps feature where each location shows up on a map. So, some of our strengths is that you can do all your planning all in one app, and our base location is New York City, so there's already a lot of activities to do, so users can have a good base to start off of. And there will be a lot of user to user connection and smart recommendations. Our biggest weakness is that our app is really user dependent. Um, Users have to like rate or add locations for like the app to reach its like true best potential. And our data is like really broad, like it's not really that detailed. And there might be a lack in variety of activities and locations. However, some of our opportunities is that we can expand into different cities from users just adding new locations or activities. And we can try and implement some AI planning so users can just make a day trip at a click of a button. And we can also have sponsors to highlight specific locations and events for more visibility. And some of the threats are that there can be like user misconduct, just posting like bad reviews or inappropriate stuff, and some dataset issues like closures and openings. So, thank you so much for listening to our presentation. And I hope it's something worthy to take on. And yeah, let's get planning on our next day trip.